Alright, welcome everybody, and here I am at Amicalola Falls Lodge. It is March 12th, 2024, and one day away from starting my Appalachian Trail through hike attempt with my long overdue gear video, and anxiously awaited by all of you. So, I guess we'll start with me. I'm taking my watch, obviously. It's a GPS watch that I'm not really going to use for that, other than the basic things, steps, time, date, so I don't have to pull my phone out all the time for checking that. I don't really plan on using like the GPS functions to track my mileage or anything. I might do that on my phone, but that just kills the battery, so probably not there. Columbia long sleeve roll up shirt, one of them fishing shirts, and then the Columbia convertible pants, so I can have shorts and pants, you know. I was having problems with my Ultra shoes. I tried Olympus 5s and Lone Peak 8s, I think. Blisters, sore feet. I don't think my feet are made for the zero drop. So I've got these Hoka Challengers 7s, ATR 7s, that I've put a few miles on, and they're comfortable. No signs of hot spots or blisters, so that's a win in my book. Normally I wear hats all the time. This one's not going with me. I picked up this at the visitor center down there, and it's a lot thinner, looks breathable. Probably will do well with moisture, but I'll probably get a different hat along the way because I like hats and I'm always looking at them, so that'll be going. I'm going to carry this fanny pack. Shout out to Jolly. Yeah, I'll show you there. Pretty sure his folks are out on the trail right now, so hopefully I run into them. If not, see you at trail days. So this is going to have all my snacks and a little one of my sanitizers, which doesn't seem to be in there at the moment, so we'll figure it out. Snacks. Oh boy. So, might as well show you this while it's out too. I'm just Columbia'd out. Columbia fleece. It's got these heat reflector things. All this I got at Bass Pro. Mostly all this I got at Bass Pro. This is the Hyperlite Unbound 55 liter pack. And so far on my shakedown hikes it's been pretty solid. Nail clippers, I bought a smaller pair today to replace the ones I'm bringing. So yeah, I'll go through everything and we'll start with these pockets. Toilet paper is a must. That's in there. So I weighed in at 34.5 pounds, food and water and everything. So I'm not concerned about unnecessary extra weight. So I've got this weatherproof notebook that, I don't know, it might be cool to take some notes day in and day out. We'll see how that goes. A pen and the wrap for the AT guide from AWOL. I bought the Thru Hiker's Companion from whoever makes that for cheap. It was last year's edition, but I wanted to compare that and this, and I'm going with this just because I like the setup with how they put this book together with your elevations, and then each mile marker you come across something shows you what elevation that comes at. So I like that a lot. Next, I've got a buff for the days that I don't want to wear a hat. It's one of the thin ones, more to keep the sweat out of my eyes, because I sweat. And then my mother bought me this AT passport. I haven't opened it up yet, but you get stamps along the way, which would be pretty cool. So I'm going to carry that. I'm probably going to take it out of this package and put it inside the Ziploc with the guidebook. To go with the toilet paper, I've got the Deuce number 2. I see a lot of people call it the Deuce of Spades, and I get it. It's a spade shovel, but nowhere on this does it say of spades, and I don't think the website either says of spades. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not of spades. So anyway, that's just a little thing that irritates me. So this is for when I'm rehydrating stuff with hot water, and I'm not really going to cook in my pot, which I'll show you, but I'll be able to have everything in a bag, heat it up, put in this to keep it extra warm. And I made this out of a windshield sunscreen, so that should work pretty well. Super light. I call it a C-knock. Some people would call it knock, just because I don't think they know how to say things. I call it a C-knock water bladder. This is a 2-liter. It's worked out great so far with my Sawyer filter, which I'll show you. But 2 liters has come in handy, and I use it for, these are just Ozarka 1-liter water bottles. I'm going to be carrying 2. And when I finish off this sweet tea, this is going to be my bottle for my mixed drinks. My liquid IVs, what I got, the energy multiplier and the hydration multiplier. I've got the sugar-free ones. I know people talk about Element. I've tried it. It's pretty good. Not trying to go there yet. What else? Some bug spray. 98.1% DEET. Toothpaste has to go in the compartment, but I needed that this morning, so it's not in there. I wear contacts, contact cleaning case, contact solution. It's extra weight that some people have the luxury of not needing, but I wear contacts, so I'm taking it. All right, that's that. Now, I'm taking Crocs for camp shoes because I want to get my feet out of those things at the end of the day, or if I'm having a nice long break somewhere, let the feet air out. And I've got these little carabiners that I'm going to have them attached to the sides, because the way I had them up here, I just wasn't liking that when I have to undo everything. So I'll have them attached to one of the clips of these straps. And there's 2 of them. 2. Okay. Here is a tick puller. You can see that. Little tick tool. Oh. Bandana for sweat. I've got the Zoleo GPS with the SOS button that I won't need to hit, knock on wood. It's a communicator, so if I don't have service sometime, I can can send a text to home, you know, let people know I'm good, where I'm at, all that good stuff. I've got this Gossamer gear, pretty sure, little phone pouch, and it's got the main pocket, yeah, Gossamer gear, and then a little front elastic pocket there. Alright, and then the Sawyer Squeeze, the regular size. Had good luck with this thing so far. And that goes great with that water bladder there. So we'll put that back in there. Here are the nail clippers that I'm replacing with those smaller ones. But that's fine. We've got this Gerber dime, which is a multi-tool. There's ladybugs everywhere. Pretty sure that's a sign of good luck, right? So I'm gonna run with it and not say that there's ladybugs all over the hotel room, Amicalola Falls Lodge. So yeah, multi-tool. I think there's a knife, screwdrivers, maybe a scissors, tweezers, all that good stuff. Yeah, scissors are in there, that's cool. And then a Kershaw 3-inch bladed knife with a little belt clip in case I want to wear it there, but I think it's just going to be in that pocket. Yeah, so far so good. It's really light. I did some good research on this to find a good length one that's still pretty light, and I forget the weights. I'll put I think I made a lighter, I know I made it, but a lighter pack off their website. Made one of those accounts, so I'll try to remember to link that with all my videos, so if somebody's got a question, there it is. Okay. Start digging into this. My trekking poles are going to be these Black Diamond Pursuits. They extend, and right now I've got Leuco tape wrapped around them, but I don't know how good Leuco tape's going to be because I taped up my heels in my Lone Peaks and got a blister through the tape even. So anybody's got recommendations on blister deterrent, let me know. I've got this Thermarest Z-Lite from Z-Packs, right? Pretty sure. For taking a break, pull it out, don't have to sit just on the ground. It's comfortable, I've used it a couple times. Also serves a dual purpose. And I will get to that in a minute. Opening it up, glasses in a case, which if I can find a lighter hard case, I will, and replace that. My raincoat is going to be this Patagonia Torrent Shell 3L or something. It's pretty good. Keeps out the moisture, but it keeps in my sweaty heat. So either way, I'm getting wet. Might keep that. Might see how the frog togs do. I don't know. We'll just go with what I reach in here first and grab. I'm gonna have to start charging things here pretty soon because I'm trying to get this video done before the sunset. I gotta go somewhere else to see it a little better. But I've got 10,000 milliamp Nightcore, the NB10000 power bank, a 1 terabyte external storage device, very light, and it's a terabyte, so that's good for what I'm going to be doing. And then 2 fast charging wall chargers, and then all the necessary cords to go with it. First aid kit, band-aids, wraps, stuff. A lot of ibuprofen, a few Excedrins just in case, and I hope I threw them in there, but Zyrtec also. Maybe not the Zyrtec. Have to look into that. All right. Another Nicor product, the NU33 headlamp, red light, and then 2 different white lights, like a white and yellow light. So that's cool. A beanie to keep my bald head warm early on. And then I've got a lighter that goes along with my jet boil stash. I'm sure some of you are familiar, some might not be. It holds the fuel can in the lid, and then it's got stovetop and a stand for the can, and that all just conveniently sits right in the bottom there, like that, inside of the Crown Royal bag. And no, I don't drink Crown Royal, it's just, it was a bag given to me for free at the ballpark, so I'm using it. It's pretty light, kind of. Gluco tape, iffy on it. I had 2 cans of fuel, so I'm taking them, so that'll lighten me up however much that weighs once the other one's gone. Tent is the Z-Packs Duplex, and you've seen it in other videos if you've watched anything before this already, but once I'm out there I might do a little tour of my crib. Stakes are in there, also in a Crown Royal bag to keep everything together. The dual purpose part of the trekking poles are, for those unfamiliar, they are the support structure of this tent. So I don't have any tent poles or anything to mess with. I just lay this out, stake it down, trekking poles up, tighten everything, done. KT tape. After the first short section of this, up until after Neil's gap, I'll bring this out. This is just the Z-Packs large food bag with rock bags, string and all that. So I have that, but I'm bringing this because I paid the money for it and I want to use it at least for this first week. I've even put this thing in a bag and hung it before, so I'm not too concerned, but should be able to tell it's mine. Orange and green bright tape. This has 4 days of food, you know, snacks, dinner, all my liquid IV that I'm taking to start. Smells like jerky in there. Odor bag for my trash, even though it all smells really good. A bunch of freezer bags in case at some point I get like ramen or something, because I ain't cooking in the stove. I'm not trying to clean that. My Z-Packs little toothbrush toothpaste. There's another toothpaste. Taking 2 little things because, you know, brush your teeth. The guy I met at the Pinhoti Trail Fest gave me this tiny toothpaste, and I'm like, really? Ultralight, huh? Friction defense, gold bond, necessary for some of us. So that's going. And then I've got my wipes in there also, because I need to wipe my face off at the end of the day, just how my skin is, so try to keep it as clean as possible between showers. Among all the food, we won't get into that really until I'm like out there and can show you a daily what I've got so far. But I've got the Sea to Summit long spoon. Didn't do the fork, went with the spoon because that's what I like. So, put this all back in there and we'll move on. I haven't looked since I've started this. I didn't do a test shot, but I could be doing all of this for nothing. I hope that my whole everything this high is in the shot. I've got some rain gloves, which could also be used for warmth depending on how cold it decides to get out there. Inside this bag, even though it's water resistant, you know, I've got one of them, whatever material this is, it's not a compactor bag, it's one of them liners that they sell on Garage Grown Gear's website. They're good company. Alright, coat. I've got this Patagonia right, it's the Nano Puff with a hood, because I like a hood, so I'm wearing things with hoods. Got a bug net for when necessary. A pillow, which you blow up. I like a pillow. Contacts, I wear them. These are the AccuView Oasis with transitions, so I don't need to bring sunglasses out there. These turn into sunglasses. So that's pretty dope. So I've got the Thermarest pad to protect my Nemo Tensor inflatable air mattress, because I had one on the Pinhoti, shifted just the wrong way, and it ripped a hole in it. I ain't playing that game anymore, so I'm taking both. You know, there might be somebody that'll come on here and say, yo, you don't need this. I'm taking it, so that's what I'm doing. The green bag is my change of clothes at camp if I'm soaked or something, or town clothes, laundry clothes, whatever. This comes with, the socks will change as the seasons change, but these are the thicker Darn Toughs for hiking. So they're kind of shorter, which will be good. But today I bought some longer ones just for the colder time of year when I'm wearing pants in the start. Although today was like 70-something degrees, so it was nice. A Patagonia fishing shirt just like this. Patagonia shorts for hiking when it starts to get really warm. They have a liner inside, but I'm also going to be wearing, I just bought the Costco brand, the 32 Degrees Cool. They're made of whatever they're made of, and they've been comfortable and don't keep me feeling sweaty, you know what I mean. And Gingy toe socks that I probably won't even wear, because I got a blister on one of my toes on the pinhoti, a small one, but while wearing the toe socks. So I brought them in case I feel different about them. The red bag is for my warm stuff. You know, I paid the money for some of these things that are important. You know, this is a thermal long sleeve Patagonia. Worn that, great stuff. I've got the Patagonia thermal pants, also great. I ain't calling them tights or leggings, they're thermal pants. For me, I've got these Right socks, which are the double lined, it says Escape in there. These were given to me by one of the guys at the Etowah tent, Etowah, at the Pinhoti Trail Fest thing. So shout out to those guys, look them up. If I hadn't already bought this, I probably would have got one of their packs, because they made a nice looking pack that had a decent looking suspension system for the straps. So shout out to them. I've got gloves for when it's not raining for the earlier months. And last but not least, the Enlightened Equipment. I feel like this is the Enigma quilt. No, Revelation quilt. It's rated for 20 degrees or whatever. And I've used it when it's gotten, you know, into the upper 30s, and I love it. So far so good with that. So other than needing to locate my Zyrtex, I believe that's everything. So at this point, I gotta load it all back up and hit the trail bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm doing the approach trail, what's left of it. Gonna do the non-historic side because I want to see the falls. So that has the 425 steps along with it. So I'm gonna do that and then get going. My mom and brother, they come out here with me to see me off, and they're gonna go up to the parking lot that's like a mile away, walk to the southern terminus, meet me, pictures, you know, and then we'll walk back to the parking lot, and I'm heading out. So that's what I got for you. I hope you guys follow along on this journey, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching.